What's going on, Savage Nation? How are we doing today? I hope you all are doing great, no matter what day or time you are seeing this. Thank you for tuning back in. We're going to go ahead and hop in to another episode of the Realistic Economy, the Owner-Operator series here on American Truck Simulator, episode number 7. We're going to be hauling a frac tank from Coeur, Idaho to Vernel, Utah, it looks like, for a total of $941. Driving the Pete 389, hauling a whole 82,000 pounds, and we're going to go from lever to lever. Now look in your lower right-hand corner. Over here, we are $500 in the hole. Yeah, we got in trouble for that last run. Remember the big cheese fail? The boss was not too happy with that. So grab your cup of coffee. I've got mine. We're going to hop into the driver's seat and we're going to make this delivery. Make some of this money back, make the boss happy, get him off our tail so we can start making a little bit more money. Let's get it done. Go ahead and start this bad boy up. Somehow or another we were in reverse, which is not good. Man, this is a pretty truck. Nice and clean, hauling a dirty old frac tank. Hot dog. All right, let's go. Pull on out of here. Yeah, after that last delivery, the boss was not too happy with me. But live and you learn, right? Oh no, this is tight. I think we can handle it though. These frac tanks, man, they turn a little weird. I think it's just because the wheels are so far back. It's a little bit of a unique challenge. Man, look, coming out of this place here. What kind of horn we got on this bad boy? All right. Little rundown shack over here. Old garage, maybe? Yeah. All right. Man, I tell you what, we're in a world of her being negative in the bank account. It's not a good thing. It's not what we intended. We are that much further away from owning our own truck. Although we can take a loan out, which we might do. But I would like to take if we're going to do that, I'd like to take us a loan and buy us a trailer so we have complete control over what we haul so that we could be a true owner-operator here. Oh, what was that? Headlight usage. What? But it's not even dark. What the heck? Okay. You know what? We're just gonna roll on here. I'm a little confused. Now we're even more money in the hole. We cannot afford this, guys. We're gonna be in some trouble. The cheese fell, man. Hauling all that cheese was not gosh, it just didn't turn out like we thought it was going to. All right, we got about 800 miles to go. It's going to be somewhat of a long trip. At some point, we're going to have to stop for the old fuel, top off the coffee. The scenery, though, not so much out the right side here, but out the left side looks pretty cool. Oh, we are speeding. Did not get a ticket. We cannot afford that. Slow down a little bit. It's a rather quiet Jake. Oh, goodness. I thought we'd be further along, closer to owning that truck now. We're struggling. Oh no, we don't have any money. Can we still get gas if we don't have any money? I'm sorry, fuel. Can we get fuel if we don't have any money? Does that just put us further in the hole? I assume that it does. The bank's already not happy. I think being in the negative, the bank will not loan money because you're already in the negative. And I got a message that says, please pay your balance. Maybe we can't afford. Maybe we can't afford to own our own truck. Stay on the road, homie. Terrain here. Does anybody know what the buffer is on the speed limit? I'm sure somebody will let me know. Is it 5 over? Is it 3 over? Is it not over at all? Oh gosh. Oh. Wow. I was not expecting that. Well, we were cruising along here and got an accident in the mountains. You know what, maybe the company picks up the fuel tab on this. I don't know, I'm a little unsure how that works. I would like to think that the company, seeing as this is a quick job, picks up the tab. It could be totally wrong, though. Following this guy a little too close. We're going to go ahead and get over in this lane. Man, look at the scenery up here. Some nice mountain driving. So what? We're going to go ahead and get back over now that this guy's sped up. We got to pull into the way station anyway, and we need back over in the left lane. I should have expected that. Oh well. Here we go. There's old Gregory standing out here today. Same position he was in last time we came through, I believe. Alright, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and pull out of here. How does this work here? Oh, see now they've got lanes coming in this way. I guess you circle around. I don't know. This is one confusing parking lot. this is going to be fun to merge traffic. Thankfully, we are good. So our speed limit through here is 65. Definitely want to make sure that we are not, I repeat, that we are not speeding. We cannot afford a ticket. I'm a little unsure if we could actually afford fuel. Which we will have to stop. We've got about 520 miles left in the tank, and we've got about 770 to go. It's going to be rough, my friends. Gosh, could you imagine the company doesn't pick up the tab for fuel, and either the gas station declines us because we don't have the money, or we are not able to fuel up for some reason, and then we have to cancel the job and we become even more in debt. That would be wild. Let's hope that that's not the case. I've never been in this situation before, to be honest. Alright, we're good there. Some nice countryside driving here. Boy, these Texas roadhouses are everywhere. Every night is steak night. How are you all liking the series? I enjoy making the series. This is new to me. Not the game itself, but using the realistic economy. Running an owner-operator is new to me. I wanted something more of a challenge, and so far it's been quite a challenge pulling some of these loads. Obviously, it's all documented. Been a little rough these past couple deliveries, but this one I think we're going to be okay. I think we'll make it, but I do enjoy making this series. This is fun for me, so let me know in the comments what you think. How you feel about it. And if you are running your own realistic economy, are you succeeding or are you failing? Or are you doing just enough to keep your head above water? Are we in the same situation here, or are you all doing pretty good? Also, what your goals are as far as running your realistic economy. What are your goals as far as your profile goes? So I'm thinking, for me to count this as a success, I would like to have somewhere between the neighborhood of 5 and 10 garages upgraded and fully staffed. I think for me would be a success. But I know that people measure things differently. This guy here, and there you're gonna speed up. That's cool. You know what? You can have that lane. We didn't need it anyway. Goodness. Yeah, we can get back over. Man, this countryside is absolutely beautiful. Looks like an awesome river to be down there fishing. Alright, speed limit up to 70. Let's roll. Hammer down. Wind that turbo up. Let's go. Can't believe the boss trusted me with a long haul job like this, but maybe he thought that I'd have better luck. Wouldn't cost him more reputation. Needed me away from the main headquarters. Was like, bro, I think you just need to go on a trip. Clear your head. Obviously, you've been under a lot of stress. We'll see how this one works out. We had to drop those triples of cheese. And I'll tell you what, I think that was worse than hauling the special transport that he had us do. I knew that after we messed up the special transport that he was not too happy with that, with the accidents and stuff that we had. And then when it came down to it, he thought, you know, I'll give you another chance with these triples and this cheese. It's an important delivery. It needs to go. You've got the experience to do it. But it just didn't turn out well. Sometimes that happens in life. Oh, we're trying to get back up to speed here. Oh, except we need to take this exit here going towards Idaho Falls. Right. It's a good thing we're somewhat paying attention to the GPS down here. Oh, come on. I'm coming over. There we go. Oh, why y'all slowing down? Come on, traffic. There's no need to be like that. Y'all are cramping my style. Why are we going so slow? And then we're speeding up. That's cool. I guess traffic just be like that sometimes. I don't want to go around this car because they're driving really slow. I know as soon as I get over here in this lane, they're going to speed up. Because that's how it goes. I still can't for the life of me figure out why we got a headlight usage fine. I always drive with the headlights on. Except I think this time it was just the parking lights. I don't know. That one's got me stumped. Maybe we'll have to look it up on the forum or something to figure out why you get the headlight usage. I know that you get the Oh, what's going on up here? What are you doing, guy? Oh, no. Come on, guys. We are on a tight deadline here. Oh, my gosh. We could not afford that accident. Homie, come on, man. Oh, we are in the doghouse. Something terrible right now. What have we got going on here? What are you all doing? Man. Oh, man. This is not good. It's not good at all. I cannot catch a break right now. Struggling here. I know for sure the boss is going to find out about that one, and we might be switching companies. I'm not sure that it's going to go over well. We're gonna have to stop sometime and get some fuel. I don't know what we're looking like on rest here. We should be good on rest. Well, there we are. We're speeding. That's all we need is to get a ticket on top of an accident ticket. Man, we're in trouble. Started off being $500 down. We got a headlight usage. We got nailed for an accident. Look at that lake over there. Be a good spot fishing pole right about now. I accept full responsibility for that accident. I should have anticipated that that car was going to stop and let the car over. That's my bad. Boss still ain't going to be happy though. Ooh. We're going to roll the dice on this. Do we get a pass or are we pulling in? I think we're pulling in. Oh, it's closed. We got a pass. Man. Did we get lucky or what? Or they do it from the other side of the road? That's crazy. I've never seen that. Seen that. It's cool. We got a ranch over there. Some backcountry roads. Man, I can't wait until they finish the entire United States map. It's going to be really cool. And I'm hoping what happens is all these roads that are undiscoverable, that they eventually just all connect, and you can literally just go wherever you want. Now I do have the markers and stuff turned off, so we don't know which roads are discoverable and which ones are not. All right, boys, we're in Idaho. Oh, we are going to have to stop for fuel. I just realized that we've got like a quarter a tank left. I mean, we've still got about 300 miles, but we've got a little over 470 before we make our drop off. Way in motion ahead. Oh, look at that little dome thing. What is that? Oh, way station's open. And we got a pass. All right. We might have to pull up the map. Oh, there's a rest area and a way station, but I do not see a gas station. I keep saying gas, and we need fuel. Silos up here. I mean, they did a really good job with Idaho. Not that I've ever been there or anything, so I wouldn't know. At an airport over there. It looks like a traffic control tower right up there in the distance. Airport of Idaho Falls. Is there a gas station close off the exit? I cannot tell by the GPS. It does not look like it. Alright, we're just gonna ride up here until we find. Oh, we've got some stuttering going on here. Probably coming into the more detailed. There is a question mark. And it will remain a question mark. Let's see. We've still got plenty of fuel, so I'm not going to be on a hardcore search. Well, we're stuttering really hard right now. Apparently it thinks that we're not in gear. There we go. Alright. We're going to go a little bit further out. I do see that there's an option for fuel there. We're going to go a little bit further out though. Maybe we can find something off of the exit to the right. Oh, look at that. Sort of country club, maybe? What is that? We got a rest area into the next right. Alright, where are we at here? Oh, and there's an incident ahead. We're gonna try. I cannot give them too much space here. I've got an officer to my left that's not going to let me over. Slow down a little bit. Oh, Johnny Law. day for a drive, though. Sun's shining, there's no rain. Clouds are awesome looking. I think we might have to stop for a sleep, though. Alright, Leadfoot, make sure that you are not speeding. Like I said, we cannot afford these tickets. Look at that cross over there on the left-hand side. That's cool. I really like the amount of detail in the little things that they found, that they put into the game. It just makes it that much more interesting and realistic, I think. Those of you that live in states that are actually in the game, how accurate is the highway? Let's see. Probably don't want to take 5th Avenue. Although we are in need of fuel. But we've still got 200 miles to go before we are like out Century High School. Oh, we got another way station coming up. I bet we get nailed with this one. Yep. Let it be. Right. I apologize for the amount of stuttering that we got going on here. I have no idea what's going on. Hopefully it'll sort itself out pretty soon. Come on, Mr. Tyson, let's go. We don't have all day. All right, thank you. We are good to go. Beep. True story, I heard a little horn like that the other day, and it took me a little while to figure out where it was coming from. Turned out that it was a motorcycle a few cars behind me. It was honking at some people on the side of the road, waving to him or something, and it threw me for a loop because I had ATS brain, and I thought, I have never heard in real life, I have never heard the semi's little horn. Interstate Oasis. Let's check that out. Oh no, this guy's going that way too. That's cool. Come on, Tyson. Let's go. Oh, we got people all over the place here. Right, we're good on that side. We're kind of good on this side. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling out here. Oh, you going to let me go? Okay. There we go. Make sure that frac-tank clears everything here. We're going to check and see what we're doing on rest. Oh, we're not going to make that. We've got, what? Oh, we're in the whole $700 now. Oh my gosh. We are in trouble. Where's our truck entrance? Right here. We're going to swing wide. make sure that we make this turn here. We might just break even on this. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how this works. Okay, let's shut the engine off. Maybe we should check and see. I don't know how many gallons we need. I mean, that's more than enough. Alright, we're back in here. Let's take it out of park. I'm afraid to look at this. Fuel expenses are covered by employer. We got lucky. Alright, what we're gonna have to do, I think we have to get some rest, otherwise it's gonna be a no-go. So we'll pull over here. Take it out of gear. Brake on. That off. Let's get some sleep. All right. Let's get the old Pete warmed up here. Make sure we got the lights on. Good air out. All right. Make sure we're going to clear that. All right, where do you all have me coming back out at? I don't think I can get to the road from here. No. You all have me going away from the highway. Should I trust that? Or should I go get back on the expressway? I think I'm going to go back towards the expressway, honestly. Look at this, it's not going to reroute me. There we go. Make sure we take this wide enough. Something about that frac tank just doesn't. I think it's because the wheels are all the way in the back. The turning radius on it just isn't that great. Boy, it's dark out tonight. All right, we got about 330 miles to go. Oh my gosh, we are speeding. You gotta watch me, guys. You've got to watch me. Get into conversation, I just hammer down. Old Leadfoot Andy. think most of the times it's because I'm a forklift driver by trade, and you know those things don't go very fast, at least the ones we have. So we've got the foot to the floor all night long. Not that being a forklift driver is necessarily a trade. That's what we do for a living. Oh, now we are in Utah. Alright, speed limit's going to bump up to 80 here. Let's go. Foot on the floor. I don't think it'll be 80 very long. Might as well take advantage of this while we can. Salt Lake City. Oh, the right lane ends. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're almost in trouble there. Oh, look at this guy pulling triples. Whoa. We gotta go around this guy here. Speed limit's still 80? Alright. Oh, cool. I didn't even realize we were getting ready to pass the way station. We got the green. We do not have to stow. We don't have to stow. We don't have to stop. We are not stopping. There's the correct word that I'm looking for. Unfortunately, English is my first language, and we are not good at talking. Even in English, forget a second language. I don't think that's ever going to be in the card for your boy here. Oh, here we are. We're speeding again. Alright guys, if at any time you enjoy this content, you would like to see more, go ahead and grab that subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up so that it's a little bit more discoverable. And hit that bell notification so you know when we are back with a new episode. I've also been thinking maybe, now this is a big maybe because I'm not sure if I have the time, maybe starting a Euro truck simulator, maybe an ETS2 realistic economy. I'm not 100% sure. And that would really just depend on if I had the time to do something like that. With having 4 kids, a wife, a full-time job, and other responsibilities, it's a little rough to be able to make a great deal of content. Let's see here. I think we need to get all the way over. Yep, that's what it looks like. And we are going down below. We need to slow it down a little bit though, because we do not want to tip over. Alright. 45. We can handle that at 60. Come on now. Sun's coming up. Look at this mountain range. This thing looks cool. I thought I saw flashing lights up here. I'm glad. Oh, I do see flashing lights up here. We need to get over. Seems to be that we always need to trust our intuition here. That could have been bad. I mean, it was a little bit of a last minute, but they were also really hard to see. That's a bad spot for that. I hope everybody gets out of that safely. Everybody makes it home. That last bit of coffee down the hatch. Also, I'd like to know, if you drink coffee, what kind of coffee do you like to drink? How do you like your coffee? Currently, well, I don't want to say just currently, but mostly I drink my hot coffee, straight black. My favorite brand right now is Black Rifle Beyond Black, and it's just got such an awesome flavor to it. It's got a nice, just a really nice flavor profile that I haven't been able to find anywhere else. And I also like their concentrate for like iced coffee. So you can buy the concentrate. The only one that I've had so far is the caramel one. And I've got the vanilla one sitting in the fridge right now. I just haven't had time to mix it up and give it a taste test. But I also do like iced coffee. But I do not, oh, we're passing this one too. Man, I tell you what, we're getting lucky with these way stations. Oh, that sun's so bright, but it looks so cool. I do like iced coffee, except for the fact that I do not get cream or sugar put in it. Mostly because it is too sweet. Now, if I have the option for something like caramel to be put in it, then yes, absolutely. But I cannot handle all the cream and sugar that people put in there. All right, 75. Let's pick the speed up just a little bit. Has it been 75 this whole time and I've just been yakking away, not paying attention? Oh, then we got the digital speed limit. They can change those on a whim, man. I don't think I would like to live in a place that could change your speed limits on a whim. I don't know. You get used to doing 75, and then one day you come through there and they're like, it's 55 today. We're getting our quota. We're gonna pull everybody over. Man, look at this wide open countryside here. What a fantastic job SCS has done with this. Oh, stay on the road. We're looking at the window a little too much. Such a fantastic job making this feel open and vast. It's such a, for me, it's such a cool experience. Big old windmills there. They're in the middle of building one. They got the crane over there. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see what SCS does with this game. You know, I thought for a long time, before I knew that they were doing so much development, so much ongoing development, I thought for a long time, man, this game came out in 2016. You know, we're almost 10 years old here. But they've done a really good job keeping up with content. It's kind of the same thing with ETS2. There's a boatload of content and the game still looks fantastic. So I hope that, my hope is that they continue just to update everything. Oh no, why are you slowing down? That they just continue to update everything, and then when they get, you know, to their Little America. Huh, that's cool. Oh, there's a big old traffic jam there. Why are we slowing down, guys? Why are we rubbernecking? Come on now. Move along, little doggy. My hope is that as graphics engines get better, that eventually they'll be able to switch it over to, you know, like a better graphics engine as it gets better, as they start finishing up like the states and the maps. They're gonna go, hopefully they'll go back through and it'll be like a continual update. Oh cool, we're going through the mountain. This is neat. Now, why do I have... Oh, okay, that's the death tank over here. I'm trying to... We've got the fuel gauge here that says we got a quarter tank. And if you look a little bit up and to the right, there's another fuel gauge that's a little over half. But if I'm reading it correctly, it's the death tank, which is not something we have access to fill. Gorge. Oh, we need to get off here. I am looking at the gauges, and we're not watching the old GPS here. All right, guys, we're about 8 minutes out. Got about 130 miles to go. Ooh. We don't want to hit the flammable. Cool. Let's get this tank on out of here. Ooh, fireworks. Wonder if old Joe Dirt's been there. Looks like the side of the road shack that he might stop at. A little bit of railroad construction down below. Oh, Rock Springs. What do you all think of the new, what do you all think of SCS teaming up with companies like the recent one that they've done at Swift? What do you all think about them teaming up and putting actual billboards in the game, advertising, you know, like come and drive with Swift, and it's an actual advertisement because they have partnered with the company to be able to do that kind of stuff. And I assume that if you call the number that's on the billboard, that's going to link you up with, I don't want to say a provider, but for lack of better, maybe an employer. I don't know. I mean, for better or worse, right? Like, Swift has got this stigma, even people that don't drive trucks for a living. You know, poor Swift has got this stigma attached to it, you know, because of the drivers and whatnot. But I think, personally, I think that it's a smart move, that it's a smart strategy, especially if they're getting something on the back end from Swift to advertise in their game, you know, because it's probably not just a bunch of adults that play this game. Maybe it is. Maybe somebody looking for a career change. Maybe somebody wants to know, you know, like, hey, dude, I think that maybe I can handle this. I think that I can do this, you know. Or maybe it's somebody young that thinks, you know, like, hey, driving a truck might be kind of cool. You set them up with the wheel, you set them up with a shifter, they learn the patterns, and then they think, you know what, this might be a viable career. And then they see the billboards, and they think, you know, maybe I'll give them a call. Because the bottom line is, we need trucks. We need drivers to haul stuff across this great land. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. And of course, I couldn't help but record that. Well, I don't know what we're going to do about that. Maybe we'll have to try and edit that out. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I got a drive that somewhere along the lines, for whatever reason, I don't know if the connecting wires are bad, or if we've just got like an error read or whatever, but that does happen sometimes, unfortunately. I want to apologize for that. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. The whole, like, Swift advertising, I really think that it's a smart move for them. Not just for Swift, but I think it's smart for SCS, especially if they're making money on the back end. Think of all the other trucking companies that could be persuaded to advertise in game. That SCS could get paid for to help further develop. Oh wow, look at this. This is cool. To help further develop the game. And not always have, you know, a lot of like microtransactions and stuff like that. I really think that this game here is not bad. Wow, look at that. Look at that lake out there. That is cool. Wow, it's got the buoy line and everything. You got the boat dock. This is cool. Wow. Got the Coeur engineers, probably. Visitor center. This is neat. I don't know what that was laying on the ground, but okay. All right. But yeah, I think that it's smart. I think that this game does a really good job of not nickel and diming people. You know, of course, like the states and stuff, I'm okay with paying for the state expansions and things like that, because I think that it really does add value to the game. But I think they've done a really good job of not like over offering skin packs and over offering, you know, accessories and all this stuff. I'm also think that they have done a really good job supporting mod makers, and allowing mod makers to have access to like the game files and stuff, and being able to edit this kind of thing, which you know, I'm fairly new to PC gaming, but over the past few years, you know, I've kind of learned that there is this whole like community of mod makers for specific games, you know, like Assetto Corsa and stuff like that. And I really think that that's why Assetto Corsa is still going today, is because of the mod makers. And I think that SES has kind of followed suit and has done a really good job with supporting the mod makers for this game. There's just a lot of high quality mods that can be added to this. And I really enjoy the fact that SES more or less supports that without trying to shut them down. I also think that that's a smart move on their part. And this truck's got a lot of miles on it. Got almost 500,000 miles. Make sure we stay in the lines here. There we go. Alright guys, we're about 19 miles out. We'll be rolling up soon. Probably as soon as we get out of this little mountain pass here. But look at this beautiful countryside. These rock formations. Got 6 miles to go. There's a car broke down on the right hand side here. That is a bad spot for that, homie. Got his arm in the air. Looks a little frustrated. Alright, we're going to be coming up here. We're going to be hanging a Louis. Vernel has been discovered. Pull up behind this Civic. We're going to make sure not to jam the back of the car here, because we cannot afford that. Let's say we were down $700 now. We started and we were down 507, and now we're down, I think, almost 800. We can take a look at that real quick. 767. That's close enough to 800 there. Goodness. That's my kind of luck. Hopefully the boss will be pleased with this. We are close enough now that we shouldn't be making any mistakes whatsoever. All right, we make that turn there. I think we're going to need to stay in the right-hand lane here. What is that, a dinosaur? What is that? They are dinosaurs. Ah, that's cool. Oh, there's a big old pink dinosaur here that I totally missed. That's neat. My kids would love this. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it. All right, we got the lever coming up on the right-hand side. We'll go ahead and put our turning signal on. We're gonna take this a little wide. Gonna take my lane here. Oh, this is interesting. How's this gonna work out? So we have to go down here. And then turn in to the yard and then come back down. Tell you what, we're just gonna put on our 4-ways. Go a little bit wide here. This is interesting. Never been to a yard like this before. Alright. Should we make this turn? Alright, we're good there. So I see the yard. I'm a little confused. Looks like the yard's up here. I bet we're backing this bad boy in. Where you on with this thing, man? Oh, you know what? You know what? We're just gonna do. We're just gonna drop this, and then I can go back and change that. I normally don't do that, but I changed it in the options when we were stuck on the cheese, and I totally forgot to change that back. So that's my bad. But we are now back in the positive by like $100 and some odd here. We are almost level 5. We gained 1,200 experience. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit that long distance again. We're going to apply that. We've got a new email. The overdraft has been settled. Oh, gosh. So we can, it looks like we can go ahead and pull out a loan. That makes me a little nervous because we've got $174 in the bank account, which means that we are going to be paying for our own fuel, and I'm not sure that we can afford that right now. Let's go ahead and look at the job market and see what we have open so that we can set ourselves up for this next job. Let's see. It doesn't matter where we go from because they're all quick jobs. From Wyoming to Texas. I'm not sure we want to do that. What is the price per distance? We got specials. There's another frac-tank that we can pull. Got a cable reel. I want to stay out of California if I can. That's a little bit of a long drive, but Might be able to do that. Oh, there's a Western Star down here. But I want to stay out of California. Didn't you hear me? Montana to Oregon. A mixed tank. What is a mixed tank? Oh, look at this. We have another mixed tank here. It's a little bit of a long drive. Let's pull for Walmart, from Walmart to Home Depot. Pulling some home accessories from Butte, Montana to Great Falls. We'll go ahead and take a look like we normally do. Guys, I thank you so much for tuning into the channel for episode 7. Like I said before, if you have not subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, turn on your bell notifications so that you know the next time that we add an episode here. All right, look at that. Walmart tarp trailer running the International LT. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you all and stay savage.